going, babe?
I'm gonna go pick up the car.
We're going to pick up the car. Okay. Are you excited?
Yeah, it'll be cool.
What are you most excited about?
I guess just the whole experience to kind of see what it's like to do like a long road trip. You know, we did one earlier this year, and that was fun. But we kind of got to feel like the range anxiety and stuff like that of being close to being out of range or whatever. And so it'll be interesting to kind of see how that feels on a road trip. But also using like all the superchargers and stuff like that to see that whole experience. So it'll be fun. It'll be cool. It'll be nice to be in like another Tesla again. This time I'm going to punch it a little bit more. It's a little bit more lenient than the last one. So it'll be cool.
Okay.
Okay, I fired on my bosses, flipped the bird to my professors. I got way too tired of seeing life through school semesters. When I hop on the mic, I'm talking shit, applying pressure. Butterfly doors on a matte black Tesla.
All right.
Great.
So, first thoughts.
It's nice. I really like the black interior better than the white. It's since this is the older one, it's got the different types of storages, which is really neat. But I like it. Oh, that's cool. They already have their pre-routed USB-C and Lightning cables. So that's really cool.
Awesome.
And the worst part about this type of center console, at least, is because it's piano black. And so see, it already has smudges here that I don't like. And it's terrible. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Can't wait to drive it. We'll see how this is, because this is a little bit different than what we got last time, which was standard range. So this is like a long range. I don't know if it's dual motor. I don't think it is. It's just long range. So yeah, be cool.
Awesome.
Let's do it. Ready?
All right. So, what's our route plan?
All right. Well, so
Where are we going?
we're going to Barron Creek in Georgetown. It's a vineyard, or it's a tasting room, right? Wine tasting. And it's going to have a stop at Little Italy's Supercharger, which who knew? Or not Little Italy, it's just Italy, Texas. And we're going to stop there, charge up to what it said, 54%. We're probably going to go a little bit more than that, just so that way we have more battery. Because the battery percentage when we get to where we need to be is 17. I'd rather not have us be at 17. So it'll be fun. It'll be cool. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if any of the route planning changes. So, cool.
I'm ready. You gotta make it exciting.
I'm ready to go. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. All right, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This is so strange. I forgot about.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready.
Okay, tell me a little bit about autopilot.
Yeah, of course. So right now I'm in autopilot. What it does is it keeps us in the center of the lane. And is that a cop? Nope, I don't think it is. Okay, cool. It keeps us in the center of the lane, and it follows the lane. So if we were on a curve or whatever like that, it would actually follow that way. As you saw, it actually does a little blurb on there that says like, "Hey, keep your hands on the wheel," so you can't fall asleep while you're doing this. But you can have your hands off the wheel, at least for like a short period of time. And then if you want to do, this one isn't the full self-driving one, so that means it's not going to change lanes if I put on the signal. All it does is really deactivates essentially autopilot. You can change lanes, and then you can reactivate autopilot once you're back in the whatever lane you want to be in. So yeah, it's pretty neat though. It's still pretty neat. Really helpful, especially on like long journeys like this.
All right, so how you feeling about the ride so far?
It's been great. It's been really fun. I mean, we've been able to get here without really any issues, which has been great and amazing, super fun. and I got to test out the autopilot, which is nice. Now it's interesting because it's different than the one that we had when we rented a Tesla a couple months ago, where it's essentially, you know, it's just the base model. It's just the basic package or whatever like that, which is just lane following, and it keeps you in the center of the lane. So, and of course keeps you at speed, distance from different cars and stuff like that. But we stopped in Italy because we wanted to just kind of check out Italy, because we saw that there was a supercharger in Italy, and it was at first going to route us to Italy just to charge up before we go to our final spot, but we were being so efficient, I guess, for us to get to where we wanted to go, and which is in Georgetown, and so it's just like, I know you're fine, you can charge at Waco. So we just kind of decided to stop because I still wanted to see, well, both of us really wanted to see what the Italy charging spot is like, supercharger. And it's interesting because it's like right in front of like a Love's gas station. And so it's really interesting to see like what this is and how it works, and people are really friendly, which is really nice. We just saw like a family come up to like an older couple who just jumped, or who just drove in with their Model S, and they kind of showed the family, you know, the Model S and all the cool stuff that they had there, which was really cool. It was really nice. So I've really enjoyed this. You know, I could get used to this being like a thing. So.
All right.
Setting off again.
We are setting off again. Just
doing?
got finished charging. Took about 10 minutes or so. Now we are on our way to Georgetown, right? So let's boogie. Yeah. How would you say that your experience riding in the Tesla today, taking a road trip in the Tesla, compares to your gas-powered car experience?
I guess the big difference is that you just kind of have to be a little bit more mindful of chargers. I mean, it's very similar to like a gas-powered car because you have to fill up anyway. But I guess I have to think of it more along the lines of if I was in a less efficient gas-powered car. So like I can barely make it to, you know, certain places because I don't have the same amount of range, and it's going to take me. But the time charging doesn't really matter as much to me, I think, because I feel like it just gets you eager more to stop, kind of rest if you're doing like a long road trip or whatever like that, and get some food, all that good stuff like that. So I don't really find it that concerning when it comes to time. I think it's just more along the lines of where to charge and all that good stuff like that.
Cool. So would you say you prefer riding on a road trip in a Tesla, or would you say you still really can't pick one or the other?
I'll say I'm coming around to this more. I like it. It's quiet. And there are some benefits like autopilot and stuff like that that make it really, really fun. And the acceleration is really, really cool. But there's something about a gas-powered car that really is fun and really different. Plus, there's less worry about like, will I find a charger or whatever like that. I know that there's going to be a gas station somewhere closer. I think you're trading. I think it's more of a trading. But overall, I wouldn't mind if this has to be like the future, or this is going to be my car for the next, I don't know, 10 years or something like that. I wouldn't mind it at all. I think it'd be cool. It'd be fun.
Cool. All right.
So we're back. It was a little bit longer than expected to get back home. We kind of ran into some traffic, more like a wreck, but and then
Not us though.
no, yeah, not us. Just a wreck on the road, and then we had some issues getting into the garage, which was fun. So we kind of had to do a little bit of backtracking, but we're home now. And I would say that overall the trip was amazing. It was super fun, and 10 out of 10 would do it again, because I felt like we didn't. I'm not as fatigued as I normally would be, I guess, if I was just doing like my normal routine of just going straight through. So, but all right, signing off. See ya.
See ya.